Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you a little bit about using an Arduino and a relay shield to control house current, 110 volts. So basically it's kind of the first steps of home automation. I've been really interested in this stuff. I've been messing with Arduino and playing with LEDs and all that stuff and motors, and I've been waiting to kind of step into the home automation, maybe go a little further with it. But let me say at the beginning of this video, I'm not taking any responsibility for you setting your house on fire. I did my research before I touched this. I'm basically going to show you just what I did so you can get some ideas. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I got it pretty much right. So here's basically what I did. So on top of my Arduino, I picked up an not an Adafruit, what is it called? The Seed. Oh, I'm not sure what the brand is. I'll put it in the description though. It's but anyway, it's a relay shield for Arduino. It's available at Radio Shack. I picked it up on sale today for like $13, which is great. I know that you can get bigger ones for cheaper and non-shield ones for about $20-something online to allow you to still have access to the Arduino Uno, which I have plugged in down here. So what I did was I took an extension cord. It's probably not the best practice to make your connection so close to the end of the cord. I have the male end right here plugged into another extension cord which goes to the wall because I didn't want to plug my board in so close to the wall. But essentially what I did is I did a little research, and I found out that on these flat extension cords you can identify which side is the neutral and which side is the hot side by taking a look at the wires. I don't know if it's going to show up or not, but if you look at the cord, the side of the cord has ridges on it. My camera's not showing it too well, but the side with the ridges is your neutral side, and the side that's smooth is your hot side. And apparently it's safer to, if you're going to do a relay, to switch your hot side, because when it's off, it's actually off. You don't have constant power flowing to whatever you're powering. So what I did was I spliced it, and actually my dog spliced it for me, and I just cleaned it up in the connections. And my neutral side was broken too, so I soldered that up and put some heat shrink around it so I didn't ground out on anything. But I found out on my board which Arduino output, which Arduino pin does each relay. So I have it plugged into the number 5 is what I call it. Pin 5 controls it. So anyway, I hooked it up like this. It goes down, the first wire goes into the COM port, and the other end goes into the I believe it's not open, or normally open switch is what it is, normally open. Anyway, so I wired it there nice and tight, made sure I cut my leads real short so they fit in there without too much exposed wire hanging. And then it just runs down to the end of an extension cord. And I made sure, I was really careful to make sure I plugged in all my cords the right way. Basically I made sure my neutral side was in the neutral side, my hot side was in the hot side, and I followed that all the way to the wall. The same way, from the wall it goes neutrals and neutral, hots and hot, and it follows that way all the way to my device. What I'm using today is a lamp, actually. This is my first test. Later on I'm going to figure out how to get the network shield. That might be in a future video, to control this with my phone, or basically just control the lights over my network. But let me plug it in. Excuse my outlet. It's a rental property, so, and I don't have the best of landlords. Anyway, plug it in. Not dead. And then I go over here to my laptop side. I don't have the USB connected yet powering the Arduino. Let me show you the code a little bit. The code is not all mine. It's an adapted code from the maker of the shield. Basically, they had it set up. If you read the comments aren't mine. They had it set up so pin 5 was turning off and on. So basically, with a little reverse engineering of the code, I figured out how to get all the pins active. And I've tested that with small devices and 9-volt batteries already. But basically what you see is relay 5 is the one we're going to be using. It's set to the variable relay 5. And then down here I set my pin mode of relay 5, 6, 7, and 4 to output. And then down here I'm just doing a simple blink. So it turns relay 5 on high for a second and then off for a second. So I'll plug in my cord. Oh, you can see it's already going. There's individual LEDs on this board that tell you when which relay is doing what. And then if you look, my light is blinking on and off. So like I said, hopefully this will help you guys out. I had a lot of trouble finding good help. A lot of people complained in the comments about people not cutting their extension cords right, and they're not paying attention to electricity, and they make really dangerous setups. So I kind of followed that, and hopefully I have a safe setup here. If I don't, let me know, and you know, help me out, point me in the right direction. This thing is being monitored. It's not something that I'm leaving in place. The second I walk away from this, it's unplugged. So well, hopefully you guys enjoy, and maybe I'll pop another video on when I figure out the network side of things. Thanks.